Thank you. The Permanent Secretary for Lands and Mineral Resources, the Deputy Secretary for Lands and Mineral Resources, senior government officials, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Bolovinaka, Namaskaram, and Assalamu Alaikum to all of you. At the outset, I want to acknowledge you all for being present here today, this afternoon, and it indicates your commitment to developing your individual livelihoods while striving to maintain your tenure of land, which is ultimately the main backdrop of our gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fijian government recognizes you as all as equal citizens of our nation, and this equal citizenry is enshrined in our 2013 Constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no more lines alienating an ordinary Fijian from another, and you are duly recognized as such. And it is on that notion that I'm indeed delighted to be with you this afternoon to share with you yet another new experience. Most of you present here today understand that with the security of land ownership, the possibilities of your own prosperity are endless and boundless, and chances of wealth accumulation and so to speak, and become actually tenfold. So through receiving your leases, I hope and trust that you are on your way to ensuring the success of your families through suitable relative avenues and which only you are familiar with. This leads us to here and now, and this roadshow in particular and public consultation is for you, our state land lessees, and we're actually here to hear from you your thoughts, your concerns, and issues that you may want to discuss, and with all the possible resolutions that may in the future arise. And we want an amicable transition for this entire process of state land leasing, bearing in mind both sides of the coin. Let me assure you also, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a lot of work being done behind the scenes by the staff at the ministry. You know, we get a constant barrage of complaints saying this has not been done, that's not been done, this has been delayed. But if there is even any hindrance on the progress on the part of the public's eyes, that's you. And I ask for you to be just bear with us, but be rest assured that your patience and your tolerance and struggles is not without its reward. My senior managers and I personally are here to see you basically with respect to any queries that you may have and your views, and in a collective attempt also to gauge the effectiveness of this particular whole process and see if need be whether we can actually improve the processes too. We've just been to Reki and also to Tavua, and we understand quite a few complaints are quite similar. And also, I want to assure you also, please, this thing should not be frowned upon. It's only human nature that people start to question the motive of all of this, and there will always be those that will attempt to paint a bad picture, a negative picture of this occasion. And I want to clearly tell you that this handing over of this particular agricultural leases and approval notices has been an ongoing exercise for quite a while, and it is no way fueled by political ambition, and it must not be portrayed as such. This is about your livelihood. This is about all Fijians. This is what the Prime Minister actually talks about. We are here for all Fijians, regardless of anything. And the simple reasons is, I'm here in the Western Division for 2 days, starting in Reki this morning, we've done Tavua before arriving here in Ba, and we actually finish off in Singatoka tomorrow, and hopefully a little bit after that we'll head towards the Northern Division to do exactly all that we're actually doing now. So I'm here to attempt to resolve some of the long-standing issues that you have on the site, save you the hassle of trying to get in touch with me later on by text or phone or whatever to see if you can get some joy out of your issues. In summary, the ministry is here for the general public, and you are our patrons. So after receiving your lease documents today, do not be afraid to tell me or inform me of any challenges that you may have faced in the past, so that can be sorted out or here in order for us to actually move together. Today is not a long day not day for long speeches. So after the lease distribution, I think there's about 20 plus odd distribution for agricultural leases and for residential. After that, we'll have a quick session, Talanoa session, as to see what we can do. I understand some of you may have already registered your complaints. Let me assure you also For those of you that have registered your complaints, the process will be, if you have registered, please be assured that that will get taken care of. We're looking at about a 2 to 3 week turnaround time to come back to you with an answer. And I've just decided just in Tavua that we probably, with the complaints that have been lodged, we might end up coming back so that you can actually turn up here so we can tell you whether it's been resolved, it can't be resolved, or it's a legal issue that needs to be taken to court or whatever it is. Okay, so with those few words, pleased to hand over all the renewed agricultural leases today, and I look forward to the discussions a little after. Thank you very much.
Arvind Krishna. Rakesh Kumar. Naresh Chandra.